Okay, hi guys, I think I'm live now. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please do let me know in the chat. I'll be looking at some of the profiles. Hello, sir, how are you doing? I'm doing good, man. How are you? There are some people who joined us on Instagram. We have Damle150, Glenn Maxwell 3005, and some other people have joined. Guys, if you have just joined the stream for the first time, please do follow us on Instagram. We are putting out a lot of very useful information, so it will be helpful for you. Anushka Sahai is saying 10th 78, 12th 66, non-engineer general female. Anushka, what I would say is your 10th score I think is okay of 78, but your 12th score is slightly on the lower side, or because if it was above 70, I would have said it's a good score, but your score is below 70, so that I think is definitely slightly not good. But you will get points because of gender diversity as well as academic diversity. You're a non-engineer, so both of them will help you. You haven't given me your undergraduation scores and whether you have work ex or not. I am hoping that you have done well in your undergraduation and you have gained some work ex points. If you don't have a job, I would recommend you to find a job and try to accumulate some work experience, because that will help you score, or that will help you get the required percentile to be lower. శ్రీకాంత్ కే సింగ్ సార్ మీరు తెలుగా? అవును, నేను తెలుగే. నేను పుట్టింది వైజాగ్లో, ఇప్పుడు ఉంటుంది హైదరాబాద్లో. సో నా మదర్ టంగ్ అయితే తెలుగే. Pandit 776 with 1 year gap, 1 year work ex, general non-engineer male. I think your profile is not good, not bad, both it is in the middle. But one thing that will not be very helpful is that your graduation score is below 7. So if it was 777, I would have said it is a decent profile. But because it is 776, I think you'll definitely start off on the back foot. Having said that, you're a non-engineer, so you're going to get some points for academic diversity. I would recommend that you continue with your work ex. You have 1 year work ex, so that will definitely be helpful. Continue with your work ex, try to accumulate more work experience so that the required percentile will be lesser for you. Okay. Next, we have Krish 876, non-engineer, fresher, NCOBC. I think your 10 score is good. 8 is definitely a good score. Your 12th of 7 is, I think, average. And your graduation of 6 will be definitely not a very good score. If it was 877, I would have said your profile is a good profile. But you will gain advantage because you're a non-engineer, so you'll gain some academic diversity points. NCOBC category also will help you. It will bring down the expected, the required percentile to be slightly on the lesser side. You're a fresher. What I would recommend you to do is do what is in your hands. Try to find a job and try to accumulate work ex points. We have a couple of people who have followed us on Instagram. We have Atharva 5775 and Shreya 18. Both of them have followed us on Instagram. Thank you, guys. If any one of you is just watching us without following, I would request you to please follow us. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, we have another couple of guys who have followed us. Ineffable Harsh and Parth Agarwal. Both of them have followed Instagram. Very good, guys. Please do follow our this. I'll look at the next one. We have Sai Krishna, 10 GPA, 95.5, 8.94. Engineer, NCOBC, 1 year gap year. Okay, I would say your 10th score is excellent. 10 CGPA, you can't improve upon it. Your 12th score of 95.5 also is very good. Very difficult to improve upon it. Your CGPA of 8.94 also is very, very good. So I think your academic profile is excellent. You will definitely gain from the NCOBC category also. But one thing in your profile which can be improved upon is the gap year. Now, remember that if you are taking CAT with 1 year gap year, you will be under more pressure, you will be under more stress, and your performance on the day of the examination also might not be very, very good. So I would recommend you to find a job and prepare for CAT simultaneously so that you can enter the CAT examination hall with some confidence. Even the interviews, you'll be able to attempt those interviews with more confidence. Otherwise, I would say your profile is very, very good. Jammy156 has started following us, and Shubham Mali 7 also started following us. Very good, guys. Please do follow us on our Instagram page. That will be very helpful for us. Alok Takshat, good evening, sir. Which one will be selected for interview? A person with top tier BCom or an off-campus BCom HNRS? I will tell you very honestly, man. It doesn't really matter which your college is, what your college is, and what your degree is. Your degree will matter because if you're a non-engineer, you'll get points for academic diversity. But otherwise, which college you went to has absolutely no bearing on whether you'll be shortlisted for the interview or not. Once you're shortlisted for the interview, if you come from a top tier college, in the interview, I can sense that people or the interviewer might be impressed by your academic achievements if you come from a top tier college. That I think might tip the scales a little. But otherwise, which college you went to will not have any impact during the shortlisting procedure. And even in the interview, it won't have a very big impact. It will have a minor impact, but don't worry too much about the fact that you didn't go to a very good college. Atharva 5775, he is asking a question. 986 EWS male, undergraduation company secretary with distance BCom, 2-year company secretary internship in compliance, along with undergraduation, no gap, no work experience, working in NGO, target Black A. I think your profile is very good, man. The only thing is that your graduation score is less than 7. That I think is the only thing that is not ideal. But otherwise, you are 9 and 8 in 10th and 12th. You are going to benefit from the EWS category. You are a non-engineer, so that also will help you. One more thing, you don't have a gap year, that also is good. But I would say that one thing that would have been better is if you had actual work ex. Instead of working in an NGO, I would recommend you to take up a job, because you would want some work ex points also. That will be helpful. Now we have another person who has just started following us. Ritania J has started following us. Guys, if you follow us and post your profile, then it will be easier for me to answer you, because I would always want to give preference to people who have started following us on Instagram. Those queries and those profiles are the ones that we'll be looking at first. So if you have just joined us, please do follow us on Instagram, and then I will answer your profile queries. Pranjali Pandey is saying that 10th 97, 12th 99.8, undergraduation 75.6, 21 months work experience, general non-engineer female. Okay, I think this is an excellent profile, because I can't believe that somebody scored 99.8 in 12th. I didn't think that was possible. But your 10th score of 97 and your 12th score of 99.8, I think is excellent. Your undergraduation score is slightly on the lesser side, but I think because you're a non-engineer, maybe I'm judging you wrongly. Maybe your undergraduation score also in your college might be good. I would say your profile is very, very good. I think it is, in my opinion, an excellent profile. You have very high scores in 10th and 12th. You are a non-engineer. You will gain benefit from the gender diversity. So all of these things are working well. You also have 21 months of work experience. I would say if you score anything above 97 percentile, you should get most of the Blackie shortlist. So focus on doing well in CAT and putting your full effort. We have a few more people who have followed us. Praharshita Pulakanti has followed us. She has even given her profile. Praharshita, I'll answer your profile query because you have started following our Instagram page. 9.5, 9.6, and 9.8. I would say your 10th, 12th, and undergraduation are excellent. You are also going to gain from the fact that you're a non-engineer. You're also going to get the gender diversity points. You'll also benefit from the NCOBC category. So many of the things are working well for you. I would say if you score anything above 95 percentile, you should get most of the calls from Blackie, because your academic profile is excellent. We have a couple of more people who have followed us. We have Isha Hirer, 23, who followed us. Very good. Shubhi Sharma also started following us. Shubhi Sharma, thank you. You have also posted your profile, Shubhi. I'll look at the profile now. Shubhi Sharma is saying that 93 percentile in 10th, 95.6 percentile in 12th, 2021 COVID batch, 8.5 CGPA in BAF. That is, I'm assuming some non-engineering degree. No work experience, 4 internships. One thing I would tell you is internships don't really matter. When it comes to getting shortlisted, internships don't play any part. But other than that, I think your profile is very, very good. You're a non-engineer, so you'll get academic diversity points. You are a female, so you'll get gender diversity points. And your 10th and 12th scores are very good. 93 and 95.6 are excellent scores in 10th and 12th. You are also you also have very good undergraduation score of 8.5 CGPA. So I think everything is working for you. The only thing I would tell you is try to find a job. Internships don't matter. So if there is something that can help your profile, I would say it is finding a job and accumulating work ex points. So start doing that. And then I think you can definitely aim to get most of the Black Key shortlists if you score around, say, 97 percentile in CAT. We have some more people who have started following us. Aishwarya _A_K is following us. Manu is following us. Alia Bastak is following us. And Parim Bidla 17 is following us. All of these guys who have just followed us, if you want me to review your profile, please do message in the chat your profile details. I would definitely look at the profile details of people who have followed us. Let me look at some more profiles. Arpit Gaming YT, YouTube. Okay, saying, big fan, sir. Sir, for IIM Ahmedabad, 96 percentile is sufficient for a call with respect to my profile, which is 10th 85, 12th 75, undergraduation stream arts, UG, mark 76%, NC OBC fresher. Arpit, I would say your profile is good. You have 85 in 10th. Your 12th is slightly on the lesser side. In an ideal situation, I would have wanted it to be above 80. Your undergraduation score, because you're a non-engineer, of 76 percentile, I think is a pretty good score in undergraduation. You will also benefit from the NCOBC category. Having said that, you're a fresher. So what I would recommend you to do is definitely try to find a job, because every month that you work, initially it might not matter, but after the first 6 or 7 months, the work X points start counting. And if not now, maybe after a year or so, the work X points will really add up after 1 or 2 years. So in the long term, it is always good for you. So I would recommend you to definitely start looking for a job. That is the first thing I would tell you. In addition to it, what I would also tell you is, you were asking me whether 96 percentile is sufficient. I would say, because your 12th score is not ideal and because you don't have work experience, I would say, to be on the safer side, aim for, say, 97.5 percentile. I think that should be sufficient. We have a lot of people who have followed us. Adarsha, AD Harsha _P has started following us, and AD Harsha, I'm assuming, or maybe this is Adarsha. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. Adarsha _P, she followed us and posted her profile, so let me review it. Adarsha is saying, okay, sir, 10th, 10, Inter 97, 8.1 in BA, DULSR 4-year gap for UPSC. That I think is definitely an issue, because 4 years gap will not look very good. I'm being very honest with you. 4 years gap, it might not matter for you in the shortlisting stage, but in the interview stage, I know that you are preparing for UPSC. Many people understand it. Even the interview panel will understand it, but it is not going to show you in very good light. What I would tell you, and I would really recommend you to do it, is try to find a job and try to work for at least 6 months to a year before the interviews. So I would say, because if you do get shortlisted, your interviews will be in, say, February or March, you still have around 6 months. So on priority, try to find a job so that you can start working from, say, 1st of August or so that you'll at least accumulate 6 to 7 months of work experience. So when you enter that interview hall, you can actually talk to them about your job that you're doing, instead of talking about just your UPSC preparation or the 4 years gap. 4 years gap will definitely be difficult to overcome in the interview if you're going directly without a job. So I would really recommend you to find a job, work for a few months before the interviews. Other than that, I think your profile is very good. You have a good chance of getting shortlisted if you can score above, say, 93, 94 percentile in CAT. Shreyans, Supriyo Datta, Anurag 16C, definitely Rashai, Aniruddha Parsekar, Pranjali Singhal, Om Sat Pure, all of these guys have started following us. Thanks a lot, guys. All the guys who have followed us, if you want me to review your profile, please do post it. I am definitely going to review all the people who have started following us. One more thing I wanted to say is, because a lot of people are actually posting their profiles, and it is difficult for me to review all the profiles and give you the expected percentile that is needed, I want you to check out the Krakow IIM call predictor. You have to just Google search Krakow IIM call predictor, and in that you have to enter your profile details. You have to basically enter how much you scored in your 10th, how much you scored in your 12th, or whether you're an engineer, non-engineer, all of these details, and you have to click on submit. We have gone through the admission criteria of the top 20 MBA institutes in the country. We have filed many RTIs to get a better understanding of the cutoffs and the criteria, and we have designed this tool, which I think is pretty accurate. So definitely do check out the Krakow IIM call predictor. I think that will be very helpful for you. Okay, Pranjali Singhal, who has just started following us, she posted her profile. General engineer female, 10th 97.6, 12th 96.8, CSE engineering 8.68, work experience of 1 year as a developer at Barclays. What shall be the required percentile for Black Equal? What I would tell you is, you have very good score in 10th and 12th. both of them are above 95. That is fantastic. Your CGPA also is very good. It is 8.68. You are also, I'm assuming, working. You work for 1 year as a software developer at Barclays. So your work ex also will high. You'll also get advantage of the gender diversity points. Because you're general and engineer, you won't get any benefit for the academic diversity. But still, I think your profile is excellent. I would say to start getting calls from the Black Key institutes, you need to score above 98.5. If you're looking for all the calls from Black Key, if you're looking for even the top tier shortlist, maybe a score of say 99.3 should be sufficient. Guys, please don't give super chat. I know that some people have given the super chat, so I'll answer them. But it is difficult for me to answer all the super chats, so I would request you to not give super chats. On the other hand, if you follow us on Instagram, that will be much more beneficial for us, and I'll try to answer everybody who followed us on Instagram. Okay, Shivam 10 has said NIT graduate, 95 percentile in 10th, 83.2 in 12th, and 75.5 in graduation, work experience of 1 year. Okay, guys, I think your 10th score of 95 is very good. Your 12th score of 83.2 also is very good. Your graduation score is slightly on the lesser side, 75. If it was above 80, I would have been much more impressed. And you have a work ex of 1 year, which I think is good. I would tell you to continue working. Try to accumulate as much work experience points as possible. Other than that, because I'm assuming you're a general engineer male, you need to score above 99.7 to get the shortlist from Black Key. Aniruddha Parsekar has started following us, and Aniruddha Parsekar, he has also posted his profile. So let me go through the profile. 887, general non-engineer male, BBA 2024 from NMIMS, fresher with 1 year gap, preparing for CFA. Aniruddha, what I would tell you is this. Gap year, I think, is going to hurt you. That I think is the first thing. Your 10th and 12th scores are good. Both of them are above 80. Your graduation is slightly on the lesser side, 7, but I think it is okay. It is not bad. You have gone to a very good institute, NMIMS, for your undergraduation. Although it might not help you a lot in getting shortlisted. Like I mentioned earlier, once you do get shortlisted in the interview, it might make a good impression on the interviewers. You are a non-engineer, so that also is helpful for you. Having said that, one of the things that can definitely help you in your profile is finding a job. The con in your profile, the thing that is not looking very good, is the 1 year gap year. So I would recommend you to not go for your MBA with this 1 year gap. Try to find a job, try to work for some time, and then go for a job. I know that you're preparing for CFA, but to be really honest, CFA will not help you a lot. CFA will not help your profile a lot. Even in the interviews, definitely it won't help at all in actually getting shortlisted, because people don't know whether you're taking CFA or not, and CFA has no additional points in the shortlisting criteria. But even in the interview, the fact that you are preparing for CFA or whether you have done CFA has marginal benefit in the actual interviews. CFA is useful for you if you're doing an MBA, because there is an overlap between what you study for CFA and what you learn in MBA. So in that aspect, it is going to help you. But otherwise, it is not of a big importance. On the other hand, if you're having a gap year because you want to prepare for CFA, I don't think that is a good choice. I would really recommend you to find a job that is very helpful for you. We have also, this is Raki who started following us, and this is Raki also posted the profile. Profile is 78, 91, 78, non-engineer fresher. I would say your 12th score is very good. It is above 90. Your 10th and your graduation scores are good. Both of them are 78. So that is a good score. You will definitely gain benefit from the fact that you're a non-engineer. So you're going to get the academic diversity points. From your name, unfortunately, I'm not able to figure out whether you are a female or a male. But if you're a female, you're going to get the benefit of the gender diversity points as well. Overall, I would say it is a balanced profile. But because you're a fresher, I'm going to give you the same advice I'm giving everybody. Try to find a job. We have many people who have followed us: Geetam, Melvin Jacob, and Sumit Sisodia. All of these guys have started following us. Geetam, who has just started following us, also posted his profile. 93, 95.2, 7.2, sociology, honors male, no work experience. I would say your profile is excellent, man, especially in your 10th and 12th. Both of them are above 90. I think that is fantastic. Your undergraduation score of 7.2 is slightly on the lesser side, but you'll gain benefit from the fact that you're a non-engineer. But you don't have work experience. Like I mentioned multiple times in this stream, I would recommend you to find a job so that you'll also gain the work experience points. and accumulating a lot of gap years or gap months is not good for your profile. So definitely be on the job hunt and try to find a job quickly. We have Jay Kishan, Atreva, Sharath, Reva. All of these guys have started following us. Very good, man. Thank you. Let me look at some of the other profiles. Om Cutter Power already followed, sir. Okay, 84, 89, 75, EWS male engineer fresher. I would say your 10th and 12th marks are very good. Both of them are above 80. So I think that is a pretty good start for your 10th and 12th scores. Your engineering score of 75 is slightly on the lesser side. It would have been good if your engineering score was also above 80. You will gain benefit from the EWS category. You're a fresher, so you will not get any work experience. Like I mentioned earlier, that is one area in which you can improve your profile significantly. Try to accumulate some work experience points. Other than that, I think you have a good profile. If you score above 99, I think you should start getting a lot of shortlists from the Blacking institutes. Okay, Samhita Reddy is saying 93.2, 94, 9.4. BTech, Biotech, female, 1 year work ex. I would say your profile is excellent. You have 999, that is you scored above 90 in both, in all of them, in 10th, 12th, and in your undergraduation. You are also going to get points from gender diversity. You have only 1 year work ex, but still that is good than not having any work experience. I'm assuming that you don't have any gap. So what I would recommend you to do is continue working and continue to accumulate your work experience points. And because your profile is excellent, and because you'll be getting some points for gender diversity, I would say that if you score anything above 98.5, you should be getting a lot of shortlists. So it is completely in your hands. Prepare well and continue to work on the site. Y2306, you started following us on Instagram. Thank you, guys. And you also posted your profile. Sir, I'm a general engineer fresher. 94.4 in 10th, 92 in 12th, and 69.4 in graduation. What percentile should I target for ABC? Your 10th and 12th are excellent scores. Your graduation score is slightly on the lesser side. It is less than 70. If it was above 75 or if it was above 80, I would have been very impressed. But this also is okay because you scored well in your 10th and 12th. But because you're a general engineer male, the target that is needed for you will be higher. To get shortlist from ABC, I would think you need to score above 99.8. Okay, we have some guys who followed us and they posted their profile. So let me read out the names of the guys who just started following us on Instagram. Vamshi07 started following us and he posted his profile. So let me answer that profile. Hi sir, I'm Vamshi. 10th 53, 12th 75, non-engineer, 8.5 CGPA, work ex 0, category ST. I would say that Vamshi, your 10th score is definitely going to unfortunately hurt you. It is 53, so you will gain not a lot of points for your 10th score. But I'm pretty impressed by how you improved in your 12th. From 53 in 10th, you scored 75 in 12th, so that is a big jump. And even more impressive is how much you scored in your engineering. That is, you're a non-engineer, but in your graduation, a CGPA of 8.5. So the graph is upward sloping, and that is very, very impressive and very inspirational. Having said that, your 10th score will hurt you. So to overcome it, I would say try to find a job. Your work experience is 0. So that is one area in which you can improve. I would say with all of these things considered, a score of say 90 percentile plus should get you a lot of shortlists. Ramesh7 started following us. Ramesh7 is saying 9.2, 8.5, 7.5. Male, CSC, BTech, IIIT, Sri City, 1 year work experience as product operations, suggest percentile of Black A. I would say your profile is very good, man. 9.8 and 8.5 in 10th and 12th is very good. CGPA of 7.5 is definitely a good CGPA, not a great CGPA, but it's a good CGPA. You're an engineer, so that is probably slightly might hurt you a little. But other than that, I think your profile is good. You'll also gain benefit from the category. I would say anything above 90 percentile, you should get most of the shortlists. Nagashri also started following us. Nagashri is saying, I've been following for some time. Okay. 96.8, 98, 9.15 in CGPA. I think your profile is very good. 999 in all of them is very good. You can't get better than that in your academic degrees. BCom, general female. Okay, you're also a non-engineer, so that will help you. You're also a female, so that also is an advantage. You have 2 years work experience in investment banking. IIM ABC, target percentile. I would say, Nagashri, your profile is fantastic. You also have a very good work experience in an investment bank. I would say because you're a non-engineer, because you are also going to get points from gender diversity, anything above 97 percentile should get you most of the top B school shortlists. SR Santosh is also started following us on Instagram. SR Santosh is saying that 95, 98, 78, engineer, 3 years work experience, OBC. I would say your profile is good, man. 10th and 12th are excellent scores. Undergraduation of 78, I think, is also okay. It is not great, but it is definitely a decent score in undergraduation. You have 3 years work experience, so that is fantastic. NC OBC category will also help you. I would say anything above 99 percentile should get you most of the shortlists. Sambit1 started following you. Okay, Sambit posted his profile also. Cat 94.36 taking gap. Don't take gap, man. Don't take gap easily. Try to fight and try to find a job. Gem 10th 95, 12th 95. Undergraduation 9.21. Work experience 30 months. Weak in verbal. Marks fluctuates between 10 to 30. Any tips? Okay, Sambit, I actually take back my words. I thought you were a fresher and who is taking a break. I thought you were a fresher who was taking a gap year. But you seem to have worked for 2.5 years and now you are taking a break. I think that is completely fine. If you have already worked for 2.5 years and you want to take a break to prepare for CAT, I think that is easily defendable in the interview. That should not be an issue. Your profile also is very, very good. Your profile is 999 in 10th, 12th, and undergraduation. You also have 2.5 years of work experience. So all of these things are working well for you. You are telling me that you are struggling in verbal, your marks are fluctuating. I would say inculcate a habit of reading. Try to read consistently, try to read daily. That I think will help you improve your score and it will also become more consistent. Pranjal NJ started following us. Pranjal also posted his profile. 10th 96.48, 12th 98, engineering score of 8.7, CGPA of 87 percentile. I think your academic profile is excellent. 998 is a very good score. Especially your 10th and 12th are higher nines. 10th is 96.48 and 12th is 98. So very, very good. You are an engineer male, built a startup which generated revenue and graduated in August 2025. I would say, Pranjal, if you have a startup which is generating revenue, I would recommend you to continue working on that startup and take CAT maybe after a year or two. The reason for that is because there is no real hurry in doing an MBA. You want to accumulate your real life experiences before you do an MBA. So if you are actually having a startup, try to scale it, try to work on it, try to put your full effort into making it work. If it works, nothing like it. If it doesn't work, also you will learn a lot and that will look very good when you attend your MBA interviews. So if you have a startup which is generating revenue, try to focus on it for 1 or 2 years and after that think of taking CAT. Harsha also started following us. Harsha posted his profile. Harsha is saying that, okay, 83, 87 in engineering, 7.07 MBA, okay. NC OBC, 0 work experience. I have done MBA from local college. Can I do MBA again in IIM or IIT? Will my previous MBA add points to me? BTech and MBA 1 year gap. I think you can do MBA again. That should not be an issue, but you should be clear about why you're planning to do your MBA. Your academic profile, I think, is good. 83, 87 is good in 10th and 12th. CGPA also is 7.07. So your profile, I would say, is a good profile. You have no work experience. That is something that I want you to correct. Try to find a job. Try to accumulate work experience points. Other than that, I think your profile is good. And whether you have done an MBA earlier, people will ask you that question in the interview. So you should be prepared for an answer as to why you want to do an MBA again. Okay, guys. A lot of people have started following us. Nishkarsh, Shubhi 03082, Ayush 1453, Rashi Srini, and Ramesh. Thanks a lot, guys. That is it for today. Thanks for tuning in.